Alright, gaming fans, I've made my decision on which route I'm going to go for first. And that route, I don't need to introduce myself to the class. This will cause some issues at the beginning, but I don't need to. So, Muto, why the fuck should I introduce myself? Do I even have to? Of course not. That's why I asked. When I see Muto, I think of Seinfeld. He's just a silly guy. Right. Let's go then. Okay, Muto, let's just go up the stairs, and my heart is pounding in my chest. I have a condition. Yeah. Arrhythmia kinda sucks. Third door down, third floor corridor is marked by a classroom for class 3-3. Assuming that's my classroom. Muto opens the door and enters it. Good morning, everyone. Sorry I'm late again. Oh, silly Muto. I hesitate for a split second at the door, freezing on the spot. Get a grip, man. There's a big step, I know that. But there isn't any point in worrying so much about it. At least not this soon. I follow teacher into the classroom and look around, partially so I don't have to meet the curious gaze of my new classmates. Look at these guys. These guys are alright. It's pretty spacious. The ceiling is unusually high, and there's lots of space left around and in between the desks. Yeah, pretty standard stuff. Holy crap, she has a nub. She's staring at her nub. What is this? That's horrible. And funny. An entire wall taken up by blackboards and the high, old-fashioned windows only make it seem even larger. The students' desks are just standard wooden desks with shelf underneath for books and wooden chairs with metal frames, simple, efficient high school desks. I stop walking in front of the classroom and face the other students. They all look normal, like students in any other school. But then, why would they be here? Good point, Hisao. They're probably like me and have something wrong with them, only it's just not so immediately obvious. Then I notice that one of the girls seems to be missing the thumb on her right hand. It's a little jarring. Girl in the back with her hand on her face is Hanako, by the way. Despite the natural tendency to listen when someone's talking about you, I tune out. The teacher speaks halfway through while he's introducing me to the class. What's with that guy in the back? This guy's creeping me out. What is going on here? I notice a flash of dark hair and see someone is looking at me. A girl with really long, straight hair. It's pretty eye-catching. As she sees me looking back at her, she covers her face with her hands as if it's to make her invisible. That's Hanako. Yeah, she does that. There's a boy with a cane leaning against the lockers at the rear of the class. It's weird seeing someone so young with a cane. Another girl seems to be making some weird hand motions. Is that sign language? She peers at me over her rim of her glasses, then goes back to whatever she's doing. Yeah, that's Shizune over there. She's kinda cute, so is the cherry-looking girl with pink hair sitting next to her. She's really hard to miss. I don't know how I didn't notice her the moment I walked in. That would be the person I hate the second most in this game. Please, welcome our newest classmate. He claps his hands, and so does everyone else, except one girl in the front row who only has one hand. I cringe a little, but hide it by bowing in thanks to the applause I did not deserve. Huh. She only has one hand. After the applause, there is a brief silence that nobody seems to want to break. Teacher soon realizes he should probably say something. He opens up with some noise and shuts up as he loses his momentum, and then starts introducing me all over again. Nobody seems to give a fuck. Maybe I should have said yes to the self-introduction thing. Sorry, Hisao, I don't need you to introduce yourself to the front of the class. Not in this route. Probably realizing he doesn't know anything about me, he just ends up saying my name wrong again, and asks me to write it on the board. This is embarrassing. I do that and turn back to face the class feeling really awkward. Yeah, that's pretty awkward. I listen to the teacher as he drones about getting along, while letting my gaze sweep across the classroom. These guys aren't so bad. I don't know what he expected. Everyone seems to be listening to him intently, and when he's done, they clap their hands again, which feels like a weird thing to do. The first row girl claps on this round, with her hand against her other wrist that ends in a bandaged thump. Oh, that's messed up. Makes me feel a little bad, yeah. We're going to do some group work today, so that'll give you a chance to talk with everyone. Yeah, that's fine with me. Sure. That's good. You can work with Hakamichi. She is the class representative. She can explain anything you might want to know. And who else would be able to do that better, right? Oh, Muto Yususili. How the fuck would I know? Teacher passes out the day's assignments and then announces there'll be groups of 3. It hits me that I don't know who the fuck Hakamichi is. Teacher seems to catch my helpless expression. Oh, right. Hakamichi is right there. Shizune Hakamichi. As she calls out her name, the cute, bubbly-looking girl with bright pink hair and gold eyes waves her hand at me. I take a seat next to her by the window. Hey, I guess you're, Hakamichi, right? It's nice to meet you. Ha ha! Fuck. Damn it. What? I'm caught off guard by her laughter. It's nice to meet you too, but... I'm not Hakamichi, I'm Misha. This is Hakamichi Shicchan. God fucking damn it, Misha. Giggling, Misha points to the girl next to her, the one I saw using sign language before. It looks like she has been staring at me this whole time. She nods once nonchalantly to show that she acknowledges my presence, but only barely. She has short yet carefully neatly brushed hair, a pair of oval-shaped glasses balanced the tip of her dainty nose, and dark blue eyes that seem to alternate every few seconds between analytical and slightly bored. It's, nice to meet you. ... She immediately looks at Misha, who smiles and makes a few quick gestures with her hands. Hakamichi nods and makes a few gestures of her own. I start to wonder if the teacher was fucking with me, saying things like, you'll be able to talk to people, and who better would be able to explain things to you, right? The deaf kid. I can see you're a little confused, right? Right? I understand why you would think I was Shicchan. Fuck you, Misha. Shicchan is deaf, so I'm the person who translates things back and forth for her. I'm like an interpreter. She says it's nice to meet you too. Misha, go away. No one likes you. ... Just ... with Shizune. All the ... You're the new student, aren't you? Well, Shicchan, of course he is. If he wasn't, he would have been standing up there for no reason, right? Right. Misha looks at me with a weird expression. Then continues. We don't know much about him, but maybe we'll find out later. Maybe I should have introduced myself after all. Sorry. No, you don't need to introduce yourself. There's no point in introducing yourself. I'm not going for this route. We knew he was going to be a new student, but we didn't know where he would be today, so soon. Hicchan, right? What? No. Hicchan? No. Damn it. No. Yep, it fits, doesn't it? No, Misha, go away. Did I say it out loud? It's just a surprise. I've never liked that nickname. Ever. In my life. I don't really see how. It fits. You look just like I imagined. How could that work? ... says Shizune in her smug face. Ha ha ha! I'm not doing that laugh. Yeah, you look just like a Hicchan. And when she crosses her arms, her boobs get bigger. I wonder why everyone seems to think so. ... Matter of fact, Shizune. ... Hakamichi taps her fingers on the desk to get Misha's attention. They gesture back and forth to each other excitedly, their hands a blur. Misha seems a little overwhelmed. You and your dumb face, Misha. Just fuck you, Misha. Just go away. Haha, sorry about that. Shicchan wants you to know that she's the class rep, so if there's anything you need to know, you feel free to ask her. ... Do you like the school so far? We can show you around a little if you haven't had time to look around and familiarize yourself with it. Yeah, Misha is a little slow on how fast Shizune signs. Misha stumbles with the hard word a bit, making it seem odd. Thanks, that would be pretty helpful. Yeah, I just kinda came straight to class today. ... Ha ha ha! She doesn't seem to be laughing. That's no good. You should always try to learn as much as you can about where you're going before you go there. So, not just with school either. Always, even if it's a trip to the convenience store. Really, Shicchan? Ha ha ha. Shizune doesn't seem to be laughing. Why the fuck are you laughing? Learn about where you're going? Yeah. I didn't bother to do that since I didn't give a fuck. I didn't look forward to this at all, even if I committed myself to going along with it half-assedly. But anyway, I don't say anything. Misha signed something that ends with a shrug. What was that? Seems like it was about me. I feel like slumping over my seat. Both of them were smiling, but the shrug hit me unexpectedly hard. You look down. Are you okay? ... Don't take it the wrong way, please. I hate it when people are afraid to ask questions. That's how people learn things. By asking! Asking for help is perfectly normal, as much as needing help. Stop looking like you just failed a test. Wahaha! Now you're just Wario now, Misha. Stop that. Alright. ... Ellipses. Ah, another thing. You don't have to call Shicchan something so formal like Hakamichi or class rep all the time. Just call her Shicchan. ... Shizune does not want to be called Shicchan. Okay, maybe that's a little too casual. Maybe Shizune would be more appropriate. Yeah. ... Yep. Shizune is fine. Okay, that would work a lot better for me too. I feel a lot more at ease. Both of them seem so friendly, so I feel like an idiot for being so apprehensive earlier. Especially about Shizune, who I assumed would be all business. Well, she still seems like that, just a little less so, I guess. ... Okay, we'll figure out what Shizune is yelling about. Yelling. Next time. This episode's going on pretty long, and I introduced you guys to two new characters, Misha and Shizune. There'll be much more ... when we continue this thrilling adventure of humble narration of Katawa Shoujo by Fan of the Gaming. Hope you guys look forward to it. See ya then. Adios, guys. And if you haven't guessed, I'm not going for Shizune. I didn't introduce myself to the class.